So let's jump on the topic. The topic this evening is multiple teams of income. And I know a lot of things could probably come to mind when you think about multiple teams of income. Like, how do you produce multiple teams of income, maybe within your network marketing opportunity, or how do you produce multiple teams of income within life, period? For me personally, I think of multiple teams of income being not all in the same box. Like, for example, I have a team of guys that go out and clean carpet, right? That's one team of income. I'm working with a team of guys in real estate. That's another team of income. I'm working with these two gentlemen right here. This is another team of income. So multiple teams of income to me just makes sense. Teamwork really makes the dream work. That's not a cliche around here, but we're going to delve into that. That's my first take on multiple teams of income. We're going to take it down to Mr. Lillard. Your first thought when you're thinking multiple teams of income, what comes to mind?
Relationship building. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Relationships that you build, the more opportunity that you have to have multiple teams. Again, like you said, you have a couple of streams of income or team incomes because of the relationships that you built. And so I have a couple myself. Right now, I got a team of friends that, they do remodeling, improvement. And so I've been, teaming up with these guys. Of course, the Lyft family, those guys, I team up with them and we have communications. We stop and we have our conversations on how to make more money with Lyft. And then, of course, I have the team here with you guys for PlanNet Marketing. And, of course, we have relationships with the team of IntelliTravel because we have some folks that are just, they're marketing IntelliTravel. So, yes, relationships is how you create team income.
I love it. I love it. So we're gonna move on over to you, Mr. Scott. Teams of income. What was on your mind when you was thinking about that one right there?
Man, I just love what Roger Lillard just talked about when it comes to relationships. Because relationships is it's currency. People say it's the new currency. It's only new to people who haven't realized it over the last few or many years that relationships are currency. It really, the stronger your relationships, the stronger your ability to build in multiple ways, because everything's about people. People are our prosperity, and when you realize that, you'll treat people better. You'll sow into people more. You'll have a better attitude when it comes to people when you realize that people are our prosperity, and that's how you start developing those multiple teams. So with me, I have a network marketing team, which is the team that's paying attention to this particular broadcast tonight. Got off the phone. I'm developing a team where we're going to be doing some concierge services. I have a team that I'm working with some branding and marketing services. My wife and I are a team, right? We're a team from a family perspective of things we got to get done in the household with these three maniacs. And our team that we're building an empire as well with our brand, with our Scott Network organization that we have here in our household of multiple things that we're going to do. You guys see some of that coming out very, very soon. But, another thing that kind of strikes me is when folks are in the network marketing arena, Mr. Clifton, Mr. Lillard, y'all been around for a while, longer than me, in the professional network marketing. I noticed that what people tend to do when they're looking to make extra money, they go to another network marketing company and attempt to build another team of income in the same profession or the same industry in the same circle. And a lot of times they and I get it, it's something that you've been successful at. It's something that, you're doing, and, you love being around people. You see another opportunity. Maybe it looks like you can make a lot of money over here, or maybe it's a product that you've, partaken in, and you like, man, this is a good product, so I want to share this product with the world. But I want to kind of talk about that, because I think when people hear multiple streams of income, they think that, okay, now I got to join this company, and now I got to start recruiting my team that I've already built in PlanNet Marketing per se, and I got to bring them over to, you know, lovely legal service or whatever the case may be. And now I'm building two, right? Jungle Juice, right? I'm building two or multiple companies, but with the same team. Like, let's talk about that. But that's kind of what came to my mind immediately when I heard that.
Well, I'm thinking within what you just now said, that would be like me with my carpet cleaning company. If I decided to take that team and distract them from what I need them doing, I need them the best carpet cleaners ever, right? If I'm gonna take that team and then, well, I got some paint, I got a painting thing I just started. Let me get you guys over here painting. Right now, I could do that and we could probably make some money. The problem is I'm commingling, right? I'm never gonna get the best from both of my teams, and my teams are never gonna get the best from me because I'm really trying to produce the same thing within those within that same industry, and within network marketing it's even worse because it's all people related and y'all see each other, so you feel some type of way for your sideline buddies. Like, I get involved in stuff I can't tell Roger, right? Because unfortunately it's a distraction. That's what it is. It's a distraction to somebody else's money when I do that, and oftentimes it's not knowingly, it's a distraction to my own money because I'm not thinking past the moment. So now I commingle. It's almost like commingling your money. And that's in the financial world, you ain't supposed to commingle your money. This money is for this. So this network marketing team for travel, this for travel. And if you understand network marketing, you want to get into another business, you need to go find some new people. So when I start another company, I'm going to look for other people for my new company. Right? I need people who are good at whatever they're good at. So you're going to take your travel people who've been killing the travel game. They're good at travel. And then you're going to have them, I don't know, sell headbands. They got no skills at selling headbands. Right? I don't care how much they cost, but now and here's the second thing. The last thing I'm going to say with that one. You're always going to be faced with the moral, or whatever the word is, the decision that you got to figure out when a person needing some money. I don't care what it is. I need some money. I need the opportunity. Now you got 4 opportunities in the same industry. What do I choose? Which one do you put me in? Who do you put me with? Right? How can I really count on you? For real, for real. So now, because I'm greedy, I don't care where you go. You go in any one of them businesses. I'm gonna get paid either way because I'm thinking about me. Right?
Well,
Instead of the growth.
Real quick before we let Raj jump in. So what happens now, you go selling headbands, you start making money selling headbands. I'm in your organization. I find out that you selling headbands and travel, okay, 'cause that's what we do here. Mm-hmm. I feel some kind of way, right? I'm like, you didn't tell me. I'm trying, you getting it over there. Why you didn't come tell me? You know what I mean? How you know I don't want to sell headbands? Now, what's your response?
You asking me or Mr. Lillard?
Let me throw that to Mr. Lillard.
You kind of stole my thunder. I was going to go where you went, but
no, I'm just the cloud. You the thunder. I'm the cloud. Go ahead.
No, you've lost credibility, man. I mean, that's the main thing about when when you're doing 2 network marketing companies, man. What happens is you're going to lose credibility, and one of the things is you can't serve 2 guys. You can't work this business here, network marketing company, and then go work another network marketing company, right? Because now you're looking like you're chasing money versus helping people become successful, right? So if this is so successful, people are going to ask, why are you running another business? And so every time, we call them jumpers, every time you jump from company to company, you try to work 2 at a time, you lose your credibility, and guess what? You lose your network. And in this industry, the key is to build a network and stick to the network that you're with, so that you all can grow together.
One thing I would say, I see somebody said, what did it say? basically you saying there's a conflict of interest. And in most cases, yeah, it's a conflict of interest when, especially when you're in two network marketing companies. That mean basically, I gave this comparison the other day. You basically married to two women or two men, right? And trying to trying to please both of them, take care of both families. You got two things going on. Now, I will say, and I've said it this way as it pertains to doing two network marketing companies. Yes, you technically you can be in two or three. I know some people are in four different network marketing companies. They are quote unquote building. The difference is, as Mr. Lillard was talking about, how you're actually looked at. Yeah, you can make money, but all money ain't good money, right? You can actually make money in multiple jumps, but people really want to be attached to somebody that's going somewhere, they leading, they guide them somewhere. I can see, okay, we're not hopping around. You also have some people, and if you find yourself in this category, then this is completely separate. You built yourself an amazing network marketing company and it's thriving. It is a business, which means this system is operating with and without you. You built that. If you build a network marketing company like that, and then you decide while you're still getting paid because you put in that work and you want to go try to do something else, this business over here is still moving and doing what it's doing. So now at that point, you got your money, you comfortable, right? You've gotten a foundation in the industry built. So now you can say, okay, now I'm gonna go over here. I don't need this team. That team is moving on by itself. Like if Cedric White said, I'm gonna go do something else for a little while, and I don't care, he's a millionaire, right? He can do that. He has a team that's gonna continue pushing. Most of us don't. We ain't there yet. So now we're doing three different things, and the people that's watching is like, man, well, I don't know what you serious about. And people want to partner with people that's serious about something. I had a guy tell me, man, some years ago, man, you was in 5 different jumps, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get with you in this travel jump. He got with me now, but he watched me for 3 years because I had been in 5 different jumps. Man, I don't know what you really. So you look at the time. So it's the cell phone this week you selling me. Last month it was the body wraps. What you doing, E? No consistency. No consistency.
I like what there are a couple of good comments, and I like this. You guys, please share your heart on tonight. And this is an amazing topic. I believe it's Nasia. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. And she's feeling bossy, so I already know she's a baller. But LaRonda said this. I have a different view on this. I feel if someone wants to build a business in network marketing with something, why can't they? If they can continue to kill the game in the current network, they can do what they want. I'm sticking with travel because I like traveling. And then Nasia, I believe, said, I do too. She says, it's not, and she said this twice. So she wants y'all to make sure y'all get this. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I love that perspective because
I love it too.
I'm very, I take everything that I hear into consideration, and I love that. Now, what I've taught in the past, and I do believe there are different degrees, and like Mr. Clifton just shared, there are different degrees, there are different levels. If you do, to LaRonda's point, if you have a well-oiled machine built and it's working, you're making, in my opinion, if you are making less than $10,000 a month, this shouldn't even be a consideration, in my opinion. But if you have a machine that's building you 10, 20, 30 grand, or the Cedric White, $1 million business, and guess what? You got that rocking and rolling, and then you say, well, now I'm going to start another network marketing business here, right? But I'm going to leave this one alone, right? I'm not going to dip into this one and now confuse this body of builders here. And now y'all come on over here and y'all do this too. No, if I'm the builder who I say I am, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and start me another one with new people. And because now I'm in the position, E, you touched on something, where I can help them. Because if I'm bringing them in, I want to be able to guide them. I want to be able to assist them, to support them. So if I'm doing 2, 3 businesses, who going to coach them? Who's going to help them? Who's going to guide them? Who's going to walk them through, the things that they need to do? And then you got to be cautious about how you look on social media. How are you presenting yourself? You know what I mean? Can you build one and you're presenting that, and then you're not necessarily presenting the other, so you look like you're all over the place? How are you marketing yourself as a networker? Are you marketing yourself just as a straight network marketer? And then when somebody comes to you, then you can, you point them to a direction. Is that what you're doing? Or if you're saying, I'm doing travel and I sell headbands and I sell, truck, like now people starting to look at you like, what's the direction here? Where are we going? I've told people in the past, or coach people rather in the past, if you're going to do 2 network marketing companies, right? How about you build one where you're recruiting a team in one and you sell the other? So if you have a juice that you just absolutely love, and it has, you lost 72 pounds in 30 days, right? From drinking this juice, you just love it. So now sell that. If that's what you want to do, and create a brand and sell that brand of that particular juice. But now you have a financial services company here, and you're building a team in the financial services company. Now you're not intermingling, and people see you a director over here and you a gold builder over here. And it's just the look of that, man, can be very confusing to people. And lastly, if you must build 2, if you just, God knows you just must do it, right? Don't mix people up, because now you can start dipping into people's, like, cause what if you do this? If I, like right now, Eric has a young lady, his organization named Jessica Miser, right? So now I personally sponsor him in this business. So what if Jessica finds out I'm doing this headbands and she's a fan of headbands? So what am I gonna sign her up in headbands? Now I'm distracting her from the business that we all came together in, so she can make me money in headbands. Well, guess what? I'm the type of leader that if I ever were to do another network marketing company, okay, I'm not even going to sign up somebody who's cross-line. Personally, I'm not getting ready to dip into somebody's downline. That's just a lack of integrity. So I agree that it's not necessarily what you do, it's how you do it. And I think this is a platform, man, it's getting hot in here, so we can educate people how to do it correctly.
Hey.
You know I'm going to come with something. Y'all know I'm coming.
We know you coming. When you said, no, someone said, I think you said, LaRonda, you should be able to do it. And you're absolutely right. Under the letter of the law, you can do it, right? But what you have to take into consideration is, one, the platform or the industry of network marketing. And a lot of people haven't, in some cases, separated the consumer thinking from the CEO thinking, right? So if I'm the CEO of this business and this is my baby, which if you bought into this, you're the CEO of your own business. It'd be like if you own Coke, not just work for Coke, not just like Coke and bought Coke, because you could buy Coke and Pepsi. But if you was an owner of Coke, if that was your brand, if Coke was you, would you really be selling Pepsi just because you could? You could, but that tells me something a little special about you. You could do it legitimately, make a killing. But if you Coke man on Sunday, and then you the Pepsi dude on Wednesday, I'm questioning you. Now, is it right? Yeah, you can do it all day. Of course, you can do it all day. I'm just saying, in this industry, you also have to think about this. 98% of the people who partner with us in network marketing are doing so on a part-time basis. That means they have a full-time job. That means they are worker thinkers. They think like they think that way, right? Nothing wrong with it. What this also means is that most of the people who are partnering with us in network marketing who have this job, this is part-time and brand new for them already. Now, because I'm greedy and could make you some more money, I'm gonna give you 2 more part-time jobs, right? You already a novice to begin with whatever else. I don't care if you're making money. It's about the long term. People are thinking, I'm thinking about the money. So yes, I can get you in this, but people's network marketing is about duplication, period. So if I got a network marketing business, I need duplication. And if I start sprinkling stuff into my network marketing organization that can't be duplicated, I'm creating a problem. So here we are taking, because we could, people who are 90% employee minded, and we're going to give them 2 businesses to try to build just because we can make some money. Yeah, you could. But I'm doing them a disservice in the long run, because I'm trying to cash in on another check. Like Mr. Scott said, sell the product and then build somewhere else. Build what you're building, sell the product. That's my opinion. Go ahead, jump on the rock.
Can y'all hear me?
He must be ready to go in. He ready to go in. Can you make sure y'all can hear me first? Go ahead. We hear you, bro. We hear you.
Historically, it don't work. Historically. It's just
absolutely.
Historically. I mean, I've seen over the years, and Preston, I don't want to say his name is Scott. You know, there's a guy that he was doing 4 of them one time, and he was doing really well, but it imploded because one of the companies didn't work. And so he just lost credibility out of the industry now. Ain't doing nothing with the industry. You know, at the end of the day, you can work 2 business, 2 network marketing companies if you like. You're going to find out at some point in time the credibility, even if it's too risky. Like what we're building here is, Eric said it best, longevity. It's the long game. You know, the only, Mr. Scott, I'm gonna tell you something was beautiful. The transition from the last project to this project, you know what I mean? Instead of doing a second or a third company, we transitioned from one company to the other because we knew we were leaving. It wasn't we trying to stay in this company and then work something else. You know what I mean? So buying products and utilizing the products from another company, that's cool. But when you start trying to dabble in building 1, 2, 3, 4 different network marketing companies, I'm telling you right now, it's going to fold. You're not going to make it. Historically, I mean, I've seen it happen, and it sounds great, but you're going to look like you're chasing the dog.
Hey,
and that's what you don't want to be looked at upon.
Roger, your face when you saying that to the people. Oh my God! Like look at y'all. Roger old school. He's straight. I don't want y'all to. He's not trying to kill your dream, because it's some people out there, Roger, is doing 2 of them, and they might be making some money in both of them. You know what I'm saying? Roger like that old school uncle on the block. Like, look,
he's like Major Payne. You can't do it. You can't do it.
But let me say this: I'm because I've seen people get hurt in this industry, and I'm just not crossing that line. I don't even want to take a chance of anyone saying, okay, you're in another network marketing business. No, I'm not. I love focusing on one business. Now, again, buying products from another network marketing because you like the products, I've done that. But to build 2, 3, 4 networks. Now, I think it was Mr. Scott said something earlier. Now, I have seen this. I have seen someone, he was a millionaire though. He built his network to over, he was making $1 million, and he dabbled in something else, but he was making, like Mr. Scott said, 30, 40, 50, maybe 6 figures a month. Like when you're just like, if you're brand new in this game and you're just getting started, you really wanna work it out until you get to 6 figures, at least 6 figures, before you even start thinking about that. So I will say that, I mean, if you're thinking about doing 2 companies, build the ones you have now, stay focused on that, get the 6 figures, and then maybe think about it. But Mr. Scott said 10 grand a month. I'm gonna say 20. So because when you get to 20 grand a month, your network is set pretty much. When you get to 20 grand a month, it's set.
What? Listen to this, I know you can attest to this, Roger. I thought about when you brought up the historicals. So most of the people who are thinking the way they're thinking, I promise you, they haven't studied the industry. They don't understand the historicals. They're making comments like, well, why can't I sell milk and cookies if I want to sell milk and cookies, right? You could. But in this industry, historically, the people who have the long-term success with the legacy companies, you're not going to see them selling milk and cookies. They sell milk or they sell cookies, right? Period, or whatever else the company sells, obviously. But my point is, they're not trying to commingle those things. It can be done. Darryl said, but if it's a soda distributor, they can sell, they can sell any brand. You're absolutely right. If he's just a lowly soda distributor, then all of the brands of soda collectively fall under the realms of what he can do. But we're talking about someone being in the network marketing industry, which is just unique. we already in network marketing. That's a business. So now if your secondary business of selling whatever it's going to be, it shouldn't also be network marketing. Your secondary source of income should probably be, I don't know, real estate, stocks, bonds, investments. I just started a daggone car rental company. Come up with something that can make you some additional income outside of the same thing. See, it goes back to thinking, Roger. Watch this. When you had your job back in the day before you knew about network marketing, when you lost your job or your job wasn't paying you enough money, your instantaneous thinking you reverted to, I need another job. I need a part-time job. More of the same thing. It wasn't working. So now you got this daggone business, and it slowed up a little bit over the pandemic. It got rough. So now your thinking went to, I need another one of these same things, just like the job. No, you need multiple streams of income, not from the same one. The point is, if the network marketing industry as a whole folds because the government said we don't like how y'all selling stuff like that. If the network marketing industry folds, no more, you can't do it no more. Sell it traditionally. Then you guys who have 5 network marketing companies are done. We're in one, and then we have other sources of income. You're putting all your eggs in one basket just because you can. And what we're saying is, you can do that, yeah, but a wise man said, why would the heck would you do it if you study historicals, right? You study the numbers, you studied what Roger said, what's going on. So we're telling you, from 20 years in the industry, Roger probably 25 years in the industry, that trying to juggle multiple network marketing companies is like trying to be a professional basketball player on 2 teams. Now tell me that's possible. If they change the rules and say you can do it, you could probably do it. But how is that going to look if LeBron playing for the Lakers and for the Heat? How that work? Same industry, 2 different teams. He could probably do it if they adjusted the schedule, but who gonna really get LeBron? What team really getting 100% of LeBron? That's terrible. And then what fan is paying the ticket to see 50% LeBron? I'm pissed off every week. So the same thing is what you're getting when you try to do multiple things in this. You could do it and make all the money in the world, but you're telling people up front that I am more concerned about money than helping you. When I show you I got 7 network marketing opportunities, I'm more concerned with money than helping you. That's what it says. That's what the historical say it say. Now you can disagree, you can not like me.
Dez asked a question, and I'm a little confused on Dez's question. I think I know where he's going. He says, what are your thoughts on complementary MLM opportunities? For example, if you are in a real estate MLM and sell home improvement options to downline as another MLM. And I think the 2 downline is what's confusing me. And help me out, Dez, make sure we're on the same page, because I don't think you're saying selling something to your downline. To me, it sounds like you're saying if you're in a real estate network marketing company, but then you're in a company that sells home improvement, and they're in the same industry, so to speak. Again, it's the same thing that we're saying, and we're not saying it's illegal. We're not saying, nobody's going to look at you. If you, some of you all have already expressed to me that you're doing other network marketing companies. Some people who I've personally sponsored have expressed that. I've given my thoughts on it. We're never going to look at you sideways. We're never going to say, oh man, he's tripping, he's doing that. We're never going to do that. But this conversation is to that person who's looking to make 6 figures in network marketing. That may not be your goal. You may be cool with making 500 here every now and then, selling this here every now and then. But statistically or historically, as Mr. Lillard shared, it's rather difficult to earn a 6-figure income in multiple network marketing companies. Now, you can do one, build it to a point, and then go do another one, build that to a point. We've seen that. But to be able to simultaneously take 2, what it takes to get to 6 figures, it's very rare, if at all has ever been done. I've personally never seen it, right? So I want to address
some
what
internet gurus that do it online. They, in 3 of them, 6-figure income earners, but they had a heck of a marketing budget to make sure that in 3 companies they could be,
very good point. And to them, it's not about relationship.
And that's why it's
zero
rare,
relationships.
That's why it's rare.
Yeah, that's why those people were building they are internet marketers. They're not marketing online. And I got that from you, E, because there's a distinction. Some people are simply internet marketers. It's not about relationship with them. They don't give a doggone whether you make $1 or not. They're here to get paid. So they're going to get in 3-4 different ones. They're going to pay $3,000-$4,000 on these marketing systems that's going to bring them people. But then they're going to throw the people in the system, throw them to somebody else, plug them into somebody else, and they just going to cash the checks. Right.
Next.
But Carla's point, I have to address this, man. She said, what about prospecting other marketers knowing that they have a team with another company? Isn't it the same as distracting them from their product while in hopes they will bring their team on as well? Yes. Yes, Carla. My goal, if I'm prospecting someone who's in another network marketing company, it's no different from me being single. And there's a young lady who I'm attracted to. She's dating somebody. She ain't married to that person. She's dating them. Then I'm going to do what I can to bring her on my team, right? And I want you to cut that zero and get with this hero. You follow me? So my hopes of bringing you over to this company, I hope that you will leave that business alone. Now, what am I going to say to you to get you over here? I'm going to say, oh, you can work both. Naturally, that's what everybody's going to say. Now, come on, Rob, talk to me for a second. Let me ask you a question. If you prospecting me, and I'm doing Amway, right? And I got 69 people in my organization. I don't like that number. I got 75 people in my organization, right? And you're prospecting me. That's in his phone number. I think he set it up on purpose. You prospected me, right? And I'm telling you, I'm going to come over, but I still want to work this. Are you going to tell me no, stay where you are, or are you going to tell me I can do both? Let's talk.
Hot seat, Roger. Hot seat.
Good question.
That's why Carla's question was dope, man.
Right.
Dope.
So typically, the goal is to get the entire team to work with you and not do that business, because you don't want to be serving again, two businesses.
Right. But that's your end game. But what are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me it's okay so I can come over, right?
We're going to have a conversation before you come over, though, about having the team come over. Okay. And strictly work this business. Because at the end of the day,
you sound like a politician. Okay, hold that thought, Rod. You sound like a politician. If I got 75 people and you prospect me, you meet me online, bro, or whatever, and I say I'm bringing my 75 over, but we also staying in this company. Is that okay with you?
Look here. Well, I'm gonna say first of all, I'm gonna ask you: are you married to your opportunity? I always ask somebody. I know they network marketing somewhere else. I'm asking you: are you married to your opportunity? If you're married to the opportunity, then I'm really just trying to get around you, maybe see who you know. I might not just come straight at you. But however, if you tell me that you got 75 people, and you want to bring them over, but you're gonna try to build both of them. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you the historicals.
Are you
I'm
going to
sign you up first?
Okay, that's it.
Up first. Right?
That's it. That's what I'm getting to.
But I mean, because again, you still grown. I'm going to give you what my advice is going to be. I'm signing you up. Make no mistake about it, because you still making the decision. I'm gonna give you all the coaching in the world. I don't think you should do both these jumps. Blah blah blah, yakety smackety. But based on your current goals, when I have conversation, I always act like I'm the personal trainer. So I need to know what your goals are. Because if your goals is not to be over here and run with me like this, then that's cool. I don't really care. I got some. That's no different than a busy person like a doctor or a lawyer telling me, man, I'm too busy. I'll join, but I'm just super busy. And I'm like, well, go on and join and just send me your contacts. I'll work the business with you, right? I'm gonna tell you the same thing. You got 75 people over there. I'm hoping they come on over. I'm hoping at the same time that the stuff that we're training and teaching you on mindset will get you to look at something different. However, again, if your goal is, you know what, I'm 1000% Amway loyal. We just need some extra cheese over here. then daggone it, I'm gonna show you how to get some extra cheese. But the fact that you're still entertaining me lets me know, like if I was a single guy, you got that door open. So the fact that you're entertaining me lets me know that you're not married to wherever you at. So yeah, I'm like the single dude. Come on in, you know what I'm saying? Bring your folks with you. Yeah, it's gonna be it's now. But
This
what
is
I
good,
got you
boy.
is, I'm still training you on. Listen, you don't need to be, because look here, you ain't finna be pimping me while you still got the side dude. I know somebody's a side dude, right? So in that same scenario, my job with whoever I'm talking to, I got to make sure that you understand what my goal is for me and my organization. And then if you got a separate goal that's like, hey, I'm gonna ride with you till I get to Texas, and the Texas I'm off the ship, I'm cool with that. Some people come around for a season or a reason or whatever that saying goes. I forget how that saying goes. But I'm signing you up.
A reason, a season, or a lifetime.
And for the audience, right? And Mr. Scott, you know this, right? For the audience, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
you
sir.
know 90% of leadership that come from other companies, when that transition happens, they work underground anyway.
Yeah.
They work underground. So they come over, they can work underground, keep everything on the ground until the entire transition is.
But that's if they're leaving, though.
Right.
That's if they're leaving. In which, again, if you're leaving, and I love the analogy of the date. If you're leaving this dude and you're coming over here, then cool, right? But because I don't want us to sound like is that we're contradicting. So, because Carla's question was beautiful.
If you're single, you got to date as many Bammers at the same time you want.
You can. But if you're married to your company, then you shouldn't be dating another one.
And I told Mr. Bradley, I'm married, bro. I don't care what else come around the pipe. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Good. We can sell some products here and there. And someone posted something about the traditional businesses. That other stuff is just like some other businesses that you set up to make some extra income. Those are the hustles. I call them the hustles. Nothing wrong with hustling. Some of us born hustling. When I'm gonna take this, sell it once, give me some money. Who don't want to make that happen as often as possible, right? But there's a difference between hustling and building a business, the energy and effort it takes into building something, starting with the foundation, digging deep. That's serious work. And if you telling me you're going to build two somethings by yourself at the same time, historically speaking, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Somebody going to call you from LA at 3 a.m. and you ain't going to answer the phone for them, because you was too tired dealing with the pill people, and you ain't got time for the dude in LA with 100,000 people in his team when he called you at 3 a.m. because you sleep. So you can cut your nose off to spite your face because you were thinking about eating next month instead of 5 years from now. And I regretted not being a part of two companies for a variety of reasons that had nothing to do with my finances, all feelings and what I thought I could do. Prepaid Legal was one of them. Legacy company. Should have never left. But we ain't there. 5 Links was another one. Legacy company. Should have never left. The reasons I left both of them companies was because I was not reading the books that me and Mr. Lillard and Mr. Scott talked to you about now. The reasons I did the things that I did, trying all the stuff that some of you guys are doing right now, is because no one 10 years ago was telling me that this thing is 90% mental. This thing is really a legitimate business. This thing is serious. And if you change the way you're thinking from what you're reading, then your thought process on certain stuff going to change.
There's a good question from Alicia Green. She says, when does trust come into the picture? Do you want to bring on board someone who isn't loyal? That's a great question. And that goes to my point of view, where and I take from Eric's perspective, where all I'm going to do as a networker, I'm going to provide an environment for you as someone who partnered with me so attractive that you're not going to want, in my opinion, to go anywhere else, right? That's my job. For example, with my wife, I want to create an environment so pleasing, so attractive, so desirable that when she walked to the grocery store and somebody say, hey, what's happening? She's not entertaining the hey, what's happening, because she's thinking about what's happening at home, right? So that's my desire as a leader, as a partner. Even if I'm not a top leader, if I'm your business partner, I want to provide that. Now, again, if I do bring you on board from another company, my goal is to bring you on board to attract you from that company. Now, I did bring you there, so you have every right to continue selling or building that team. Every right to do so. But my job in bringing you here is to get you to do this solely. That's my whole point. And like Eric said, I'm going to sign you up and ask questions later, right? I'm not even going to get into the right away. I want you in the system, period. That's me. Get in the system. Now, I know you're going to get on calls like this. I know you're going to get on trainings that we do. And then you're going to hear how we do business. All I can do is share with you how I operate. What we're trying to help folks to understand, what is your goal in network marketing? Let's deal with that. What is your purpose? What is your goal? What is your why? Because it may not be to build a 6 or 7 figure business. And if it's not to build a 6 or 7 figure business, then kind of dibbling and dabbling is cool, right? You're gonna make some money here. You may sell a product where you make 100 at a party. Like, Iman and I used to sell body wraps. Wrap party, she would make $200-300 at a party, right? Easily. So you may be at something doing that, but the chances of you making 6 figures without a huge marketing budget to build solely online is rather difficult. So we're trying to say, if that's your goal, to be a 6 and 7 figure earner in the profession of network marketing, the best chance is working one business until you get there.
If I could piggyback real quick on what you said, Mr. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If I could piggyback, someone who asked that question about loyalty, a lot of times we sign people up in a business that we didn't know that was loyal or not loyal. They weren't loyal when we found out later that they weren't loyal. But here's the key to network marketing. When you sponsor somebody, right, we should be looking for their replacement ASAP before we find out that they're loyal. So you want to get to their network, because somebody in their network is probably loyal. Everybody that's watching us right now knows at least 200 people by face or by name. So if you got someone who's not loyal, right? Again, Mr. Scott said, we have a system in place for them to plug into. Now we're going to go ahead and enter their network. And prayerfully, you find 1 or 2 people in their network that are loyal. Because remember, not everybody's going to cross the finish line with us. Even people who are loyal, maybe not cross the finish line with us. The key is that you cross the finish line and find the people that are looking to cross the finish line with you at their time. Back to you, sir.
Well, Roger, I was thinking as well, loyalty when this opportunity takes time to manifest. You're not going to just know whether or not a person is loyal or not.
Exactly.
And then you got to, depending on who you're talking to, you're talking to Donald Bradley, he got his definition. You're talking to somebody else, what's your definition of, okay, you being loyal? It might just mean if I pay my bill every month, I'm loyal to you. My thought always goes back to intent when it comes to this type of opportunity. We can't know everything, but it's what's the intent, right? What is, because this is network marketing. Network and then marketing. What is your target market? Who is your target market in this industry? Is your target market other network marketers? Historically speaking, it probably shouldn't be, right? However, if you don't know that, then you are just happy as a jitterbug to be out here trying to recruit these other network marketing novices that would actually jump and be in 2-3 different things with you. See, this is all just from a lack of understanding. Again, you can be in 1,000 network marketing companies, but the question is, why would you want to? What's the intent? What am I trying to accomplish? Now, can you have a bunch of different, as we said at the beginning of the thing, teams, multiple teams of income? You can be affiliated with multiple teams or multiple industries. Doesn't mean that you are married to them, right? You're affiliated with them. You can make a buck or two, but it doesn't mean that if my picture is on the face of Time magazine because I'm doing such and such with PlanNet Marketing that nobody else in any other industry will ever be offended and be like, oh, that's Mr. Clifton. I didn't know. See, when you guys are in 17 different network marketing companies, I promise you, now you got to sign up under aliases, right? You're gonna chop your nose off in one company because they done found out you in another one. Half of y'all who get in multiple junks don't even read the bylaws of the company. You don't know they don't want you in multiple network marketing companies. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's a conflict of interest. So yes, you could do it anyway, but it goes back to intent. Why would you intentionally want to be in two network marketing companies when you know technically, according to most network marketing companies bylaws, they don't even want you in multiple joints? Why? For the reason of catastrophic bullcrap that will happen within your organization. They know the future. It'll happen sooner or later. You don't know when it's going to happen, but Becky or Keisha is going to go and recruit somebody from your organization and bring them over to some other bull crap, and it's going to be a bunch of mess that you're going to have to put out. And if you're a long-term network marketer, you're going to have to do what me and Mr. Lillard have done before: start over
again.
And that's going to suck, all because we was intentionally being greedy, lack of information, just what's the joke? Everything that glitters ain't always gold. Just because you don't, everything that's lawful ain't always expedient. My grandma used to tell me that when I used to tell her, I can do it. Well, everything that's lawful ain't always expedient. Just because you can do it don't mean you should, right? So think about your why, like Mr. Scott said, your intent. What are we doing? If you're greedy, cool. Just let me know you're greedy so I know when you come over. I'm cool with that, right? If you want to do a million different things, do it. We're all doing those, but understand, if you're not studying this industry of network marketing, you're not studying the profession of being a professional, you're not studying those books, those 5 core books, then you don't feel the way the 3 of us feel, because we're engulfed in those books. We live and breathe those 5 core books. So we feel the way we feel. If you feel differently, we're not mad at you. You just haven't digested that book yet, right? It hasn't become a part of you yet, right? And so once you do that and it becomes a part of you, then you'll be talking like us by default, right? We know what you're thinking about what come out your mouth, basically. Mr. Lillard, go ahead, closing remarks, dog.
Wow, man. I mean, whoo, that was we could end it right off with what you did. I'm lost for words, man. You killed it. But I just want to say to everybody, stay focused in your business. Stay away from the scatter bombs. Of course, right now, because of the industry of travel is going through a little lull right now with the COVID-19, people are starting to say, hey, you have no idea how many emails, phone calls I've gotten. Roger, man, what's going on? Like, people are calling me like crazy, giving me offers, and guess what? I know what I know that this industry is going to be booming in a few minutes. It's just a matter of time. And the scuttlebutts will stop. All the phone calls, it'll all stop. Matter of fact, some of those phone calls will be in our network soon. It's just a matter of time. So stay focused, and just choose people over profits. Back to you, sir.
All right. Before I get Mr. Scott, I see another question popped up. It said, so what if you want to see which one is the best suit for you? You can learn from the next company. Everyone does operate their business differently. And you know what? Back to mindset, that actually is the reason why you shouldn't be doing it, because of the different philosophies, right? It's just like your child. If you have children, your children at your house need to learn from you first, to get some foundational principles, some philosophies. They can't be eating at your house and operating business the way you guys do, and then be over their best friend house and trying to emulate and operate the way they do things. Different organizations, different cultures. That's huge, right? So you Christian over here, but you're also trying to be a Buddhist over there. Different cultures, different environments, right? The key thing is, in one opportunity, you sit, you settle, and you learn the industry, right? That would be like saying to me, well, I could go to UDC and Harvard, right? You probably could. I don't know. But why would you do that, right? At the same time, right? They got different philosophy, different ways of teaching, but you need to get settled in, my opinion, with learning this industry first, right? You don't have to understand, you don't have to learn how to understand men by dating 50 of them at one time, right? You can understand men by just dating one and doing some research and study that Bama. And then if he don't work out, you do what ladies do. You kick him to the curb and you move on. But now you have a real valid reason as to, okay, this ain't worked out because this, that, and the third weren't here based on my goals. See, it's based on your goals. I'm with this dude or this woman based on my goals. And if they're not meeting them, then why am I here? It shouldn't take me long to figure that out. And if they're not meeting them, now I can move on. I'm not with that company, I'm with this one because they're meeting the goals. So that's how I will answer your question. Mr. Scott, closing remarks.
Wow. This was absolutely outstanding. And I love that we can agree to disagree. We can be mature about it. No one is pointing any fingers at anybody. Everybody here, we're grown men and we're grown women who are. I'm assuming everyone's looking to. Mr. Lillard, can you mute out? It's just the background noise. I'm assuming that everyone is looking to put themselves in a position financially to win for their family. So who are we to tell you not to do another business if that is another network marketing business? Now, if you're like Mr. Clifton said, if you're a hustler, if you're doing multiple things with multiple teams in multiple industries, we all are doing that, right? But what we're suggesting, if you're doing another multi-level marketing company, another network marketing company, and you getting it, you winning, man, power to you. Matter of fact, I recommend you take notes and write a book or sell what you're doing, because it's uncommon to be successful doing multiple businesses on a large scale. So if that's what's happening, if you're getting it, man, keep getting it. We want you to get it, because what we don't want, and I got to speak, as the team leader here, we don't want you thinking that this is a training for you to stop what you're doing and just do this so we can make money, right? That's not the case. Again, we're speaking to that individual who's looking to make 6 to 7 figures in network marketing without spending multiple thousands of dollars to market online to do so. If you're traditional, you don't have a large marketing budget, you're not a huge internet marketer, and you're looking to make 6 or 7 figures, traditionally speaking, it is very difficult to do so working multiple network marketing companies. But if that's not your goal, if you're looking to make money and you're good with that, man, just like we say to some people who are here just to book travel, my God, please book as much travel as you book travel till you're blue in the face. You never have to build a team. And we even created another group for those folks who want to focus on travel only, to prove to you all as an organization that that's not our main focus for you to come over here and make us money, right? Build your business. Do your juice and your headbands and do it, man, and do it and be proud of it. Okay. However, as a coach, I have to tell you from my experience of 13 years in the industry, what has worked for me, what we've seen work for others. We've sat with $1 million earners. I speak to a millionaire on a regular and consistent basis. The three of us were cut from the cloth of a gentleman who wrote a book that 100,000 people in network marketing are reading. We learned from him 16, 17 years ago. We sat in their living rooms. So we've heard what to do and not what to do. We've tried to work multiple companies and it didn't work for us. So that's why we're pouring out our heart, because we've also seen some things. We've experienced some things currently and in the past that we know that if we don't help you all and educate you from our perspective, that you can end up in the wrong path. And just real quick, about a week ago now, I got a phone call from a gentleman and a CEO of another network marketing company. This has happened to me on several occasions, but this was the largest that has ever happened. He spoke to me on the phone with the guy who was prospecting me. The CEO said to me, "You can keep doing what you're doing in PlanNet Marketing." Said it to me. Keep doing that, because this is not conflicting. What I'll do for you, I'll give you a $1,000 signing bonus. You get that today. And then every 100 people you bring over, I'm gonna give you an extra $1,000 on top of that till you get to $10,000. And then we have a $10,000 bonus. If you hit that within your first 60 days, I will double that and give you another 20,000 on top of that. Man, that sounded so good to me. It really did. But I had to think about, how's that going to happen, right? Am I now going to have to get in this company? I can stay over here legally. He told me I could. I'm getting this company. Now, either I have to take some time away from y'all to go build another company with another team, or take some of y'all away from your focus to help me to get to these 100. I believe right now, if I were to call 100 of y'all, 100 of y'all would join me tonight out of 1,300 people. I'm pretty sure I can get 100 of y'all to come join me tonight. But what would that do for what you've done here, right? And again, if I take, either I'm gonna take you away from this, or I'm gonna take me away from you. So for me, it just wasn't worth it. So hopefully we poured out our hearts tonight. We're speaking from integrity, and understand, man, do what you do. And nobody's going to look at you any kind of way. I promise you. I promise you. But for those who are looking for 6 or 7 figures, man, we're here to help you make that happen. Back to you, E.
I love it. I love it. Listen, this was great. And we apologize for going over time, but we knew we probably was going to do it anyway. We needed to air this out. We appreciate you guys' feedback. I love it when you guys are giving us some feedback, and say it with your chest. Don't be afraid to say nothing to any of us. Pull our card if you don't like it. That's great. Somebody said at first they were saying teams at first, and we're still saying teams, even though we went into streams. But just for those of you who may have gotten on late, we titled this Multiple Teams of Income, kind of a play on words. Obviously, people are trying to create multiple teams inside of the same industry of network marketing. My suggestion, if you're looking to have multiple streams of income, then you need multiple teams, different groups of people in different sections doing things. That's the way you can have some real synergy, and they don't have to commingle. Think about your office where you worked at. If you was on the A team doing whatever the A team did, y'all didn't go get the B team. It just didn't happen. So my point is, listen, we love y'all, appreciate it. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's make some good money this month. Peace, love, and hair grease. We appreciate all your comments. We got any outro music? Mr. Lillard's back. Do we got a hashtag, Mr. Lillard?
Any hashtags? No hashtags this week. No hashtags. But I do want to apologize if I was a little harsh earlier. I'm very passionate about the industry of network marketing.
Absolutely. We'll be right back here third Wednesday with another dynamic topic. Turn that music up here. We out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Naya, Alicia, Gina, we see you. Renee, am I saying her name right? Is that how you say that one, Preston? Is that Naisha? Messiah? How you say that one?
I think it's Messiah.
Messiah, we appreciate you and your candor. Absolutely. Miss Bumpers, Bunny, we appreciate you as well. Good night. Good night, good morning, y'all. We'll be right back on next third Wednesday. Appreciate you all.
So we talk when you gone, but never keep the same energy when they see you. Keep the ones that are always there when you ride. Those ones are
really ride for a second.
I am.
It'll show when it's time. I will never need a girl who's behind. That's my team. That's my team. Loyalty over everything. That's my team.
Loyalty over everything.
We grinding. That's my team. That's my team. To the top where we shining. That's my team. That's my team. Loyalty over everything, that's my team. You're loyal to the sword, that's just how I'm raised. Never catch me in my town feeling out of place. You either come in peace or you can't fit on the table. Where we eat, either way, boy, you out of space. Couple riding with me day ones.
Hey, look, I feel like dropping some bars on that one. That joint, that joint going.
If you say so, 10 toes down with the squad, keep it lit. They used to deal the fiends, I'm trying to make them legit. Trying to make them some money without having to make a flip. Trying to give them a buzz without having to take a sip.
That's my team. I like that.
Your own criticize your work, minimizing your work from trying to see who in search. Chasing to the top, from rocking it in the courtroom to rocking it in the church. Jimmy Brown ain't perfect, I'ma need to. And if the bros put in work, then I'ma swing to.
It's our team. What's the word Wednesday?
I'ma just come in with some Frank Sinatra sounding. Hey, look, we love y'all. Y'all know we like to have a good time. I see some of y'all still checking us out. Y'all enjoying this music?
Who was that?
It's the after party. Hey, caller.
Hey, great question, caller. I love it.
That's my team. I want to know how you found this song, That's My Team, in like 2 minutes. Because we asked Roger for the song first, and then you popped up when you had to have it in your bag of tricks already.
Yes, sir. Bag of tricks.
must have knew Roger wasn't going to have a song.
All right, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.
No doubt, man.